Hey guys, so today I'm going to go ahead and go over what we did in class, and that is making Bohr diagrams. One thing that a lot of us got confused about is what does basically each one of these periods represent, okay? These periods are going to basically represent our number of energy shells. So if this one right here, this is period 1, right? So that means that we have one energy shell. That's why for hydrogen, we have one circle drawn around the nucleus. So we would want to do the same thing for our second element, which is helium, He. We have one circle drawn. So we can also then look here. So this is period 2. Period 2 tells us that we need 2 circles drawn. So we could do that all the way across. Okay, so period 3 tells us that we would need 3 energy levels. So we draw 3 circles. Period 4 tells us that we need 4 energy levels. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so then what do these numbers represent? Okay, these top numbers. These are the atomic numbers. And the atomic numbers tell us typically the number of protons, but if we're looking at a neutral atom, meaning that there's no electrical charge, that means the protons is equal to the number of electrons. So with that being said, hydrogen is element number 1. So if it's neutral, it will have 1 electron. We have number 3. Element number 3, you know what, let me open my book really quick. Element number 3 is lithium. So lithium it's going to have, because it's in group number 1, okay, it should have 1 electron on the outer side, but it's going to have 2 on the inside. It has 3 total, so Li. Remember that the first shell will only have 2 electrons. It can only have up to 2. Our second shell will have 8, and our third shell will have 8 as well. So 2, 8, 8. All right, so then our next one, 11. Element 11 is sodium. So we write Na here. We know it has to have 11 electrons, and the first shell can only have 2, so let's draw 2. So now we have 9 electrons left. Well, we can have 8 in our next one. If we do 8, 9, 10, that works. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, well, that's only 9, or 8, 9, 10, that's only 10 electrons. So we should have 1 in the outer shell. And what makes sense is that it's in group 1, so it should only have 1 valence electron, or 1 electron in an outermost shell, just like hydrogen, lithium, and now sodium. All right, what about element number 19, which is potassium? You write the K in the middle. We know that it's element number 19, so we know it has 19 electrons. So the innermost shell has 2, and we know that because we're just following these rules. The first shell has 2. The second shell has 8, so that would give us 10. So let's draw in. It's 2, 4, 6, and here's 8. So that's 10 right there. The third shell has 8. So then so that would be 18 total. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So now we're at 18. We're in group 1. We should have 1 more in this outer energy level. Okay, so hopefully this kind of helped you out. We know that each period, okay, should have the number of energy levels of the period that it's in. So we know that period 2 should have 2 energy levels. Period 3 should have 3 energy levels. Period 4 should have 4 energy levels. And so that's just a basic introduction to Bohr diagrams. Hopefully this helped.